Okay, guys, so today we're going to look at the angle addition postulate. The angle addition postulate says that if we have an angle that is cut by a ray or a line segment, then the two angles that are created should add up to equal the entire angle. So in this case, we have the smaller angle, RQS, angle RQS, plus the other smaller angle, angle SQT, it should equal the angle that combines them, that large obtuse angle RQT. So what we do is we create an equation to help us solve for x and then find those two missing angles that we don't know. Let's see what we do know about this problem. Okay. First, it tells us that angle RQT is the entire obtuse angle, is 155 degrees. So we can actually replace RQT in our equation with 155. So those two smaller acute angles are going to be added together to equal 155 degrees. So RQS is 4x minus 20, and then angle SQT is 3x plus 14. From here, we are solving for x. So we're going to start off by combining like terms. On the left side, we have 4x plus 3x is 7x. And then we have negative 20 plus 14 is negative 6. Remember, our goal is to solve for x. We're trying to get x alone. So to get rid of that minus 6, we do the opposite and add 6. And if we do it to one side, we've got to do it to the other. So negative 6 plus 6 is 0. See, now it's gone. We almost have x alone. We still got that 7 in front of it, though. 155 plus 6 is 161. And then to get rid of that 7, we divide both sides by 7. So now we divide. 7 divides into 161 23 times. So we have found x. Yay! But are we done? Let's see what the question is actually asking us. The question says, what are the measures of the two angles? We have not found any angle measures yet. All we've done is find out what the value of x is. So let's go back and find that measure. So let's do this one first. Angle RQS, 4x minus 20. We already know x is 23, so we're going to replace the x with 23. 4 times 23 is 92. 92 minus 20 is 72. So this angle is 72 degrees. Now let's do this angle. 3x plus 14. And once again, we know what x is. X is 23. So 3 times 23 is 69. Plus 14 is 83 degrees. Now, how do we check our work to see that those two angles are correct? We know that they should add up to 155 degrees. So add them together. 72 degrees plus 83 degrees does in fact equal 155 degrees. So check, we know those answers are correct. And that's what the angle addition postulate does. It helps us to find those angles that we don't know. But in order to do that, we have to solve for x. Create an equation and solve for x first. Now let's look at another way to use the angle addition postulate. What happens if that ray in the middle is a bisector? So let's talk about that. An angle bisector is a ray, a line, or a line segment that cuts it directly in half. So right here, ray GH is a bisector. It bisects that large angle FGI in half. In half means that those two angles are congruent. So it, let's write that on here, creates two congruent angles. So if we have two angles that we know are congruent, that means their measures are going to be equal. So we would create an equation where the first angle, 2x minus 9, is equal to the second angle, 3x minus 33. And this will help us to at least solve for x. So let's do it. Solve for x. When I have x's on both sides, I need to subtract one of them. I'm subtracting 2x on both sides. So 2x minus 2x is 0, leaving us with negative 9 on the left side. 3x minus 2x is 1x. And don't forget to bring down the minus 33. And the last step to get x alone is to get rid of that minus 33 and add 33. Because now, as you can see, x is by itself. And negative 9 plus 33 is 24. So we have solved for x. Okay, we did this first step right here, solve for x. But now we need to find the measures of the angles it asks for. Now the angles should be equal, remember? We said that it creates two congruent angles. So we'll know our x value is correct when we plug them in. So let's do it. So 2x minus 9. And we know that x is 24. So 2 times 24 is 48. Minus 9 is 39. This small angle here is 39 degrees. Let's check the other angle. 3x minus 33. And we know x is 24. 3 times 24 is 72. Minus 33 is also 39. Good, they came out equal. That's important. Those two angles should be equal. Now, what if I wanted to find the entire angle? Angle FGI. I would use the angle addition postulate and add the two smaller angles together to get 78 degrees. And that's how we would do it. Just remember, guys, we only set them equal to each other like this when it says the word bisects. When it is bisecting an angle, then we know those two smaller angles are equal. That's the only time we would set them equivalent to each other and solve. Until next time, guys. Bye.